Hi, we're Paula and AJ, and we're exploring the Dolomites for a full 7 days in a camper van, where we'll show you the highs.
I can't fathom I'm seeing this with my own eyes right now.
And the
Lago
lows
Di
of
Braies.
Vanlife. We did a bad thing! Road surfer. This was on you.
But obviously, as you can see, there's no water.
Currently dying. Hi, we just got to the pickup place and we're doing like these checks. AJ is doing some of the checks before we sign the contract. And this place is in the middle of nowhere, but we made it and we're doing the final checks.
Morning, guys. Morning from the Dolomites. It is 7 a.m. We've parked up overnight. I think that's P2. We're now gonna head to Lago Di Braies early in the morning to beat the crowds, and so that we don't have to pay too much parking as well, because parking here is crazy. The one in P4 I think is like 45 euros for a camper van. So I was like, nah, we're gonna do it early and get out. He's got his coffee already in the morning. He's made that by himself. It looks like it's takeout. No. It's not. We've had a bit of an issue with our camper van. We took it from Venice and they do all the final checks, blah, blah, blah. But for the water, they don't fill it up over there because they're saying like they don't have the facilities, blah, blah, blah. So they were like, don't worry, fill it up with water. It's automatic, turn it on, it'll work. So we did that. We went to like a water refilling place, but like an hour and a bit into our drive. And we just filled it up and we really needed to get going because it was getting really late. We got to our park up around like nearly 9 p.m. and we decided to do some cooking, and that's when we realized that it wasn't working. They have like tutorials, like videos and things that you follow to help you fix the problem. Didn't work, so we ended up having to call them and being like, look, we've done everything, what do we do? Then the lady was like telling us to check the fuse box, but it was fine, it wasn't like burnt or anything. Then she was like, turn everything on at the same time. No. So today we are gonna have to abandon some of our plans to try and get the water flowing, because we can't like wash our face, we can't wash dishes, we can't use the toilet, and if we want to shower we can't do that. And this is only our first full day, but it's okay. We're gonna get ourselves a bit better and enjoy the view in Lago Di Braies to cheer ourselves up. And I'm just gonna be positive and hopefully that they can fix it today, because this is only our first day and we still have like 7 more days to go. So really fingers crossed that it works out. But now, yeah, we're just heading to Lago Di Braies now. I'll show you the views when we get there. Whoa. Guys, this is insane. I've been doing so many research and watching so many vlogs, but I'm here now. And look at this view. Oh my gulay. How pretty. I really recommend. This is 7 in the morning. There is nobody around, and I know in like a couple of hours this place will be heaving. Oh my god, this is gorgeous. Come early, guys. It's so worth it. Guys, we're in Lake Braies or Lago Di Braies. 7 in the morning and there is virtually nobody here. Views are eating. Water's so blue. Like, what is this? Is this real life? It's like, I literally, I can't believe that I'm seeing it with my own eyes. It doesn't look real. It looks like AI. I don't even know if the camera's capturing this as I want it to, but I'm going to insert clips from my Fuji because my Fuji's eating right now. Look how crazy it is. It's literally a mirror. You can see in the water. That's how clear this water is. We made it. There is a landslide of some sort, so you can't do the full hike around. So we're going to stop here because we've asked people that are coming back and they said, yeah, it's fully blocked. But the views are viewing and I'm very happy. Very happy. Are you happy?
Happy?
So happy.
Happy.
Okay guys, we're now on the road getting out of Lago Di Braies. We did a bad thing. To be honest, it was not intentional though. So we parked at P2 and when we got there, there was height barriers, but the barriers was like open and there was other campers there. So we were like, it must be fine. Everybody is here. They've opened it. It must be a thing. So then we woke up like earlier, 7 a.m., went to the lake and we came back and obviously there's now workers there and he saw us come to our car, which is obviously like bigger. He was like, oh, you're not allowed to be here. And I was like, oh, what? And he was like, yeah, your height restrictions of your car. He was asking how big is it and I was like 2.6 and he was like, no, it's only 2.5. And I was like, oh, sorry, we came here at 9 p.m. last night. It was open. There were other campers here. And then he was like, okay, that's fine. I'll open the gate for you. I was worried that we couldn't get out. He was nice about it in the end, but I think he realized that we didn't do it on purpose. Like, I genuinely thought it was fine. So don't do that, guys. Don't park at P2 if you've got a big camper van more than 2.5 or 2.4, I think. Find another way. But when I did like park for night and I watch YouTube videos, everyone says that you can park here. So wrong information. Let's respect the rules, guys. Thank you to that man for being so understanding. Thank you. Okay guys, this is the setup. As you can see, we have set up, we've got the awning out, we've got the chairs out. AJ's cooking some food. He's gonna make some chicken and rice. But today has been an ordeal. I am not actually alright, but I'm trying to be. Gonna be positive about it, but sometimes you get dealt cards that are not the one, but you just gotta play around with it. Isn't that right, babe?
Yeah, of course.
Exactly. I see what you mean by very firm. It's got a little cup holder. Cute. This is coffee on this side, and then this pistachio on that side.
This is my strawberry.
Hello. Nasty. Okay guys, here's the update with the whole campervan situation. After Lago Di Braies, our plan was to go to this workshop slash garage, whatever they call it here, and try that place to see if they could fix the water pump. Essentially, inside that place was like an old Italian man, and he was literally like, no, not possible, not possible. And I was like, great. And our only option was to go to Innsbruck, which is the closest garage that's like authenticated by a road surfer, and Girly was in Austria. So we would have to travel from Italy to Austria, and it was like almost a 3-hour journey. And I thought to myself, I'm gonna do that because I want to have water in this camper van. But they didn't confirm anything to us if it was possible. So I called them at 10:30 being like, look, this garage place isn't going to work out. We're willing to go to Austria. Can you tell us if it's possible? But can you tell us soon? Because this is a 3-hour drive. She's like, yeah, no problem. I'll send you an email. I wait an hour, nothing. And I wait close to 2 hours, nothing. So then I keep calling them, and then literally it was like not going through at all. And I was thinking to myself, this is a 3-hour journey that I would have to make. And if we start going now without waiting for the confirmation, we could end up going to Austria with no fixed plan. And we have plans tomorrow. We're going to hike Tre Cime tomorrow. And if we go there and they say, oh, we can do it, but then you have to wait until tomorrow. And I was like, I can't deal with that. I have plans in place. I've paid for these things. I can't refund these things. I have like plans day after day. And I just basically made the decision. So I was like, we're willing to continue with this trip, but obviously we want compensation because we got a bigger camper van for the fact that it has a toilet and it has a shower and it has a sink and all of those things. And now we can't even use them. We could have just got the cheaper camper van if that was the case. So we want compensation. So now we've had to ensure that we're at a campsite each night so that we have water, somewhere to wash our dishes, wash ourselves, and that's an extra cost to us because we were gonna do like park ups and not need it. So that's why I'm a little bit annoyed with everything that's gone on, but I'm gonna try to be positive because this is one of my dream trips. I really, really love the Dolomites and I'm so glad to be here, and it's just one thing that's, throwing a spanner in the works, but it's not gonna ruin my whole vibe. I'm not gonna let it, so that's what's happened. It's annoying, 100%, and of course I'm gonna try my best to get that compensation because road surfer, this was on you. This is not our fault that the pump is not working. But like I said, no bad vibes here. We continue, we see good views, we enjoy the Dolomites. And I'm gonna do a proper camper van tour some other time because it's getting late now and it's raining outside and it's a bit messy in here, but that's what's happened today. That's why I'm a little bit out of sorts earlier, but I'm gonna get over it. Good morning from our camper van. We are on the way to Tre Cime now. It's another early start. We got up at 6 a.m. to make sure that we're up and early to go to our time slot because you now have to book parking to go up to Tre Cime. We just reached our parking and this is the view. Isn't it crazy? There's loads of campers. So many. So make sure you do your booking, guys, when you come here, because rules have changed. You can't just come up whenever you want. You've got to book the parking now. We just started the route now, and it's 9:15ish. What time will we finish? Don't know. But this is the views that we have. Guys, we made it to wherever the hell this point is, but it's a beautiful view. We're not even halfway. I think we've stopped so many times to take photos because the view is like this. How do you feel right now?
Tired?
It's actually a really hard hike. It says moderate difficulty, but she's difficult. But, you know, for this kind of view, you kind of just gotta do it. We made it to an area that has like the full 3 peaks showing. 1, 2, and 3. The Lord is crazy, cause he be making some beautiful things. Like how AI. This is like, I can't fathom I'm seeing this with my own eyes right now. Okay, we're seeing the halfway point, which is also our lunch stop. It's like 11 something now. We started like 9:15. I think it's taken us a lot longer because we have stopped at like every possible point, but you can't not do it. So you really have to allocate the whole day to do this because you don't want to rush this. It's so beautiful to miss. So yeah, take your time, take the photos you have to, and just enjoy nature. Okay guys, we've had our lunch and we are now continuing back on the trail. Views are still viewing. Right now it's like a downhill situation, but I can see a section where it's uphill, and that's where I'm gonna struggle. But it's okay because the views is gonna keep me motivated. But we've, I think we've done like 3.5 hours or more of this whole thing because we've stopped so much, we've eaten food. But like I said, gotta enjoy it still. Currently dying. That's what we're trying to climb. Oh my god, I nearly died. I'm still enjoying. Are you enjoying? We made it to another refugio stop. We're on the other side of the mountain now, and I feel like this side is harder because a lot of it is uphill, is really rocky. But yeah, for a beginner hiker, I think this is actually quite difficult. Or that just could be me. But you know, there are a lot of people doing, like of all ages doing this, and they seem to be fine. But I think it's on the harder side. I see the end, guys. You can see the parking. Oh my god, we made it. She's hard, but she's beautiful also. But yeah, I'm so glad we finished it. So tiring, but really enjoyed that. Would recommend. We made it. Made it to the end. Yeah. You can see our van from over here. She's here somewhere. then doing our second hike in the Tre Cime area. What's so good about having a camper van is that after we literally finished our first hike and passed out, we almost had like a 2-hour nap. And now we're energized to do another hike, because right in this area you can do the Cadini di Misurina trail. So try and fit it in your plan so that you can do both, because you can stay up here for 12 hours with the parking, so it's definitely doable. We're off on our second hike. We made it to the viewpoints, because you can see this. You can see the majestic mountains are emerging now, and the path is kind of treacherous. It's kind of scary, so need to pay attention when you're here and not be vlogging like me. Guys, this is insane. Please look at this. Oh my days. So the view, the actual like viral spot is right there. I am not gonna do that because I don't know if you can, I don't think I can show it, but there's a long line just for you to go over there and take a photo. But there is so many different other like viewpoints, like I'm higher up right now, that you could do and take that same photo. Like we're literally like straight line in front of it and it's the same background. So if there's a long line, don't fret guys, just go up a little bit higher, find a different spot, and it's the same thing. Literally straight line, same view. So how do you feel about this viewpoint? Because you didn't do any research about this place. What's the rating out of 10 for the beauty?
I would say 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10?
Yeah, 9 out of 10.
Yeah, it's beautiful guys, beautiful.
Beautiful.
Now heading to the west side of Dolomites to Alpe di Suisi.